Okay, I thought I would just record one random thought or whatever. I'm gonna set you here. Oh my god, no, please work. This would be so good. Hi, nice to meet you. Anyways, I'm making a goal for myself to just start recording random shit, even if I'm insecure or frustrated or overthinking or overwhelmed or having a breakdown or overthinking what I should say or overthinking what I should do or overthinking what I'm gonna make the title or the thumbnail or the any of it. Realistically, I just need to start posting. I miss gaming. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the gamer girl rant of the century. I also do the thing where I look at myself instead of at the, hi, nice to meet you. Shake my hand. Thank you. It's so hard to not make eye contact with myself. I'm gonna cover my face. It's so hard because my brain's like, oh, that's a person, like, oh, you're like a real person, whereas this is just like I'm looking, it's not even a camera, like at least when you're recording on an actual camera there's like a lens, you know, that you can look at the circle and imagine it's like an eyeball or something. I'm currently looking at the little green light that's right by my camera on my phone, because when you look at the camera on your phone you can't even see the actual camera on your phone. That's what I'm going to make this video. I'm going to yap through my issues with recording. First of all, one of them, that was a great example, background noise. There's so much background noise. Okay, overthinking what I'm looking at is another part, okay? That was the first thing that I was saying. But the noises, the little ding-dongs, they distract me a lot, and that goes into my next point, is additional distractions. Anytime there's something that happens that's like distracting, whether it's in my own brain or external, because sometimes it'll even be in my own head, like I'll think of something and that'll distract me, and then I'll go on to like a completely different topic and change away from the point of the video, which is why you're supposed to have like a plan of what you're recording and like stick to it. But I never go into these things knowing what I want to record. Like I could be the person. I could be the person who sits down and goes through and is like, I want to talk about this, this, and this, and this, and this. But realistically, life, for me, I don't view life that way. Like I don't view life as a sterile formula, okay? For me, I have to jump around, and sometimes it makes things make zero sense, and certain points just kind of don't get made. But to me, it's about the exploration, you know? And I think that's kind of like why, see, I'm doing it right now. Watch it happen. It's happening in real time. I think that's why I'm such a big fan of story times, and like why in old YouTube story times blew up, is because videos don't necessarily have to fall, like it feels like you're just hanging out with someone. And if you're with an entertaining person who's your friend, like people who are really successful at story times, they make you feel like you would want to be their friend, you know? Like those types of people where you just relate to them on like a very mundane level. And then like sometimes, you know, even in real life, not just like in videos that you're watching, but like in a practical level, you'll have those friends that say like some crazy bullshit out of left field and you're like, huh? You know? And I think storytime YouTubers are good at like being mundane but also interesting enough that, and like either by their personalities, or they get into like weird situations, or they exaggerate situations in the way that they explain how they happened, or they like specifically will do things to make their stories become more interesting. Like they'll do things in the moment because they know in the future when they go to tell the story they'll be able to make it more interesting because they did something when it happened specifically to make it you get what I'm saying. I really hope that made sense. Anyways, so it's really hard to like, I was going over my no my lighting. Okay, the other thing, this is specific to me, I wear glasses and you can see my lighting with my camera, but if I take off my glasses I can't see anything now and I look weird. And you know when people take off their glasses and like you can kind of just tell that they're not supposed to look like that. Not with everyone who wears glasses, but with like a good deal of people who wear glasses, you see them without and you're kind of like, something's wrong here. And I think it's because we kind of like a lot of us, I don't want to say most, but a lot of people with glasses, they have the kind of like, when they're off, we have like this kind of like 1,000-yard stare where we're kind of like, we can kind of see you. We maybe will do like a little squint and it kind of looks like we're judging you a little bit or something. I don't know, there's a lot of variables. It just feels uncomfortable for me to have my glasses off. And I think it also, one thing I like about wearing my glasses is this right here, and like the way that my glasses kind of change my face, it hides these giant ass discolored bags under my eyes. Okay, this is not normal. I think I have a vitamin deficiency. This is something from a nightmare. I'm so sorry. This is exactly my point. Also, I think, sorry. Also, I think my glasses even out my, what was I saying? Distractions. Bro, that's the other thing. Setup. Okay, we'll get there in a second. I need to talk about my forehead first. My forehead, I'm making eye contact with myself again, but I have to be able to see what I'm showing you and what's in frame. My forehead looks so like, this is like something in the middle of like a triangle. A triangle, like a trapezoid, and like a square, a rectangle, if you will, around a sphere. Okay, anyways, point being, with my glasses here, it kind of like, this has like a little, you know, kind of, whatever. Anyways, I already know someone's gonna make a comment and be like, have you thought of getting contacts? Have you thought of wearing makeup? Yes, motherfucker. Okay, I have thought of it. Thank you very much. I originally just wanted to record myself talking about gaming and how I miss gaming and how I've had like a blockage with like making content because I haven't been making gaming content, and now now this video is now about something completely different, and I'm talking about my hurdles with recording in general, which is fine. Okay, don't get me wrong, it's okay. I've recently been learning how to edit a lot better, but here's the issue. I'm recording on my phone. I was about to show you. I have over 40,000 pictures and videos over the course of me having my phone ever in iCloud, and a decent portion of them are just random ass clips. Like, I can't count how many YouTube videos I've started and like recorded a decent section. Like, I had one that like I went to Maryland and I recorded like a vlog of me going to the museums in DC and in New York. They're in my camera roll. I have so much footage. It's like insane, and it's just not recorded. And then LA, there was a second half, the LA vlog, that's on my gaming channel, but if this is on my gaming channel, on this channel here, I'll just put an overlay on this channel. This is the video. This is the first half of the video. I never edited and uploaded the second half of the video, and I'm really scared that like there's people that I recorded clips with it at. It was at the ALGS event in LA, that it's going to make them feel like I didn't like them, and that's why I didn't include it. But I, honest to God, fully intended on making a second half. Okay, and then there's another one where like I was gonna make this video. Okay, this is really niche, like very specific to me problem. I was gonna make this video like talking about my experience with this particular thing, but there was a person that was referenced in the video who at the time I was friends with, who I'm now not. I don't know, it was just like my entire perspective on that whole situation has changed so much in the time of like from then when I wanted to make it to now. And even though I agree with like the core statement and thought process of the video that I wanted to make for it, because I wanted to do like a video essay kind of on like this thing, and one of my main points of expressing and explaining why I like in a practical sense it made sense and like why it was relevant and yada yada referenced a specific person, and I can kind of like redact their name, but a lot of people who watch it are gonna just know who it's about, so I'm tempted to just not. Anyways, point being, I have a ton of different video ideas. Like there was one, I had a 4th of July vlog where one of the people from LA came and visited on the train. They like live near me, and we took the train together down to go see my boyfriend Stank, who's also a video gamer. You guys might know him. And we did a little vlog ski playing Pokemon Go, and I was gonna tell, it was like when Pokemon Go was starting to boom again, like when they were first re-putting their marketing up again, and like I was gonna be like, oh, you know, this is the game that saved humanity. I might still post that video one day, but it'll just be a different tone, like it'll be a little different plan. But like that's my thing, is like I'll have a good solid base foundation, but then like if one little piece of like the details on top gets changed, or I have to like approach it from a new angle, I get like really stuck with the problem solving. Like I get so sad about the idea itself, like the execution of the idea changing, that it kind of makes me stop. Like I'm not processing the mourning of like my idea is dying, like morphing. Like it to me, it literally feels like it's dying, even though it's just like changing, you know, like the way that it would have to be approached would change, and that's okay. But I also just start so many things and never finish any of them. That's a really big problem of mine. I don't know what to do about that part. All the other ones I kind of like have a vague idea of like, okay, I could fix this with this, okay, this will get better when this, but that part, the me never finishing anything, is just like, you know, like I know like a big part of it is like the self-doubt thing. And the other thing is like I get exhausted really easily and sidetracked. And like when I get sidetracked, then that exhausts me more, because by the time I actually circle back to the thing that I want to do, I'm like, my brain just kind of shut off. See, like this right now is a really good example on like a minute scale, but like take this and like make it bigger. Like my brain just went from, oh my god, I want to yap, I have so much talking that I want to do, to I'm done. Like I have nothing else to say about that topic, or like about that like thought. And eventually I might circle back to it and have more to say about it, but for right now it's like just literally stuck. Like there's nothing else that can be said about it. I don't know. My glasses here is really frustrating me. I hope it frustrates you as much as it frustrates me for my glasses to be like this, okay? But you know what? We have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. If you're here, we'll turn this into a motivational video, okay? Cue the music. I don't know if I'm gonna have the mentality to edit all this, which maybe it'll be funnier if I don't, but that was such crazy timing. Oh my god. Okay. I'm using my computer's lighting and as a tripod. It says lighting and a tripod because, oh my god, I'm not even gonna give you the whole backstory of that, but like basically I had my tripod and my ring light in a bag, and my father was here and went to go to my mother's house, and the backpack was by the door near his basket for him to like go. He took the tripod. Well, he took the bag that had the tripod and the ring light. So that's why we're here now. Anyways, I really want to start making more videos on actual gaming stuff. I'm currently getting a job. I currently got a job to start saving up to get an apartment. Hopefully, our economy sucks dick right now. But I would like to play Repo, make videos of me playing Repo, stream, get back to streaming. I really miss streaming, and like overall just become girl boss bitch again, but better this time because I've learned a lot more and I have better coping skills than I did last time around, and like I feel much more equipped. But so in the meantime, until I can get my gaming setup back up, you're gonna get gamer girl rants, okay? And maybe it'll absolutely no one will watch them. They're gonna be probably super low skill ceiling, not low effort, because it's like it is a lot of effort from me to do this. Like I want you to know, for me to use, like it's a lot of, I have to put so much work in to mentally make myself be okay with doing something the shit way. I'm such a perfectionist that this takes more effort for me to do it this way, of me having it using a fucking laptop as lighting with my glasses pissing me off with this shit in the background, and me sitting, like me doing this half-assed hurts me so much. But you know what they say when you go to church? Come as you are. Come as you are. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Maybe you don't know what they say when you go to church. I don't think that's a universal experience, but that's a saying that has stuck with me. I will say that. Anyways, like and subscribe. This is the best I can do for now, but that will change. My best will ebb and flow, and you'll get. Do you like when I talk, my like elbows hit the. Okay. Anyways, like and subscribe. My video quality will improve, okay? I have a really nice equipment. I just don't have a house right now.